minutes to your health. Brought to you by
Omega XL. Visit your local pharmacy, supermarket, or health food store. Start putting an end to your pain today with Omega XL.
Medical Associates Hospital, we offer a 24-hour accident and emergency unit. Medical Associates, a healthier people, a better world.
All right, folks, it's important for you to gain a sense of control in your life as you take an active role in your treatment and recovery of cancer. So this morning we have Patrice Dwyer Davis, who's a certified professional cancer coach, to share with us the benefits of having a cancer coach. Morning, welcome.
Good morning to you, Neville. I'm good.
Everything is everything?
Everything is great.
Who is a cancer coach? What does that mean?
A cancer coach is someone who will assist a person throughout various stages of their cancer journey. Somebody who will be there as your advocate, as your person to give you nutrition advice, to give you information, to basically empower you throughout each stage of the journey.
All right, let's be specific. When do you start? If I am diagnosed with cancer, that's when you start, or do you wait until I'm treated? And is it anyone with cancer? Is it terminal patients? What is it? Explain all that.
It's for anyone with cancer, for all stages of the condition, and not just for persons with cancer, but for their family and their caregivers, the persons who will journey with you throughout the whole stage. I would prefer to see persons at the beginning, because at the beginning, that's when you have a lot of fears dealing with. That's when you have a lot of confusion sometimes as to where you want to go, what you want to do, what happens next. And one of the things I find is that persons may not always be aware of the process involved. So you may go to the doctor and have a conversation, and you leave that conversation not even having any understanding of what was just being said to you. So that's one of the aspects of coaching, to assist a person to understand what just happened in my appointment today. And do I have questions that I want to ask?
But you're not taking the place of a medical doctor.
No, I'm definitely not taking the place of the doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice. That's why you have your doctor. But my role is to support you through it. So if you have some questions that you want to ask, but you don't know how to word your questions, for example, for your next doctor's visit, we can sit and talk about, what did the doctor tell me in the last visit? And what questions do I need to ask to be sure I understand what's happening with my body and what I need to do to make this journey a better journey for me.
Yeah. You said that you would deal with even terminal patients.
Yes, I do.
Which would suggest that if I'm told I'm a terminal cancer patient, I'm going to die. How would you help me if that happens? What will happen to me after you're finished with me?
Well, after I'm finished with you, I'm never finished with you, and I'm never finished with your family on that level. I've worked with persons pretty much until they do take their last breath, and that for me is a very awesome experience, because you're there for family. You help family to prepare some of the basic things that you would think people would understand if somebody's at home and they die at home. What do I need to have in place? Who do I call when the event happens? Things like that you can assist family with. And just general support. And support of the person. You've been working with them throughout their journey, and you promise to be with them throughout their entire journey.
So in a case like that, how do you judge success? How do you know that you have helped at the end of the day?
I help when I see that smile on that face, when they can't speak, and they hold my hand and they say to me, or they squeeze my hand when I say, hey, what's up? And they know I'm there. My presence is there.
I've never heard of a cancer coach. Are you the only one around?
I have no idea if I'm the only one in Jamaica, but I didn't know about cancer coaching until last year, January. Because I've been working with persons who have cancer for years, mainly as a lymphedema therapist. I have encountered a number of persons with cancer. I work with Palliative Care Association of Jamaica, so I've always been passionate about end-of-life care and, all of that. But last year, a friend said to me, Patrice, based on what you want to do and how you want to assist, if there was a coach for cancer, that would be you. So I actually went online and searched, and I realized that there were programs to certify persons as cancer coaches, and so I enrolled, and here I am.
Where were you certified?
Professional Cancer Coaches International. That's through Canada.
Wow, incredible. So have you worked with a lot of patients since then?
I have worked with quite a few, and it's just been amazing.
How tough is it for you, though? Because, again, going back to what you said earlier about terminal patients, You're working with me, but you know I'm going to die from it. How difficult is that for you?
Well, you know, initially it was difficult, and I cried a lot. But I began to understand my role in it, you know, and so it became easier. I remember going to someone once, and she looked at me, and she said to me, "How do you feel about working with persons who die?" And it kind of caught me off guard because I didn't even know her head was there. It was the first time I was meeting her, you know, and I said to her, "Well, you know, at first it was difficult, but now I understand my role, so I'm here for you."
When you say you understand your role, that it doesn't bother you anymore? If I use the word patient, but they're really not your patients, or are they your
clients,
patients? They're clients more than patients. It doesn't bother you anymore?
It does bother me because you become a part of someone's life, you know, but I also recognize that I'm there to support them through everything that's taking place. I'm there as for the good and the so-called bad, and to be a cheerleader in everything that you're going through. So I'm going to be your cheerleader when you're making your exit too, and I'm going to help you through that process as well.
Wow. How are you found?
You can find me at Transformation Therapies on Facebook and Instagram at Dwyer.
Good to see you.
You too.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Patrice Dwyer Davis, she's a certified professional cancer coach. So after the break, folks, the Digicel Supreme Ventures Top Up and Win. When we come back, stay with us, please. Soon come.
10 minutes to your health. Brought to you by